Alright guys, on today's episode of Food Wars, we are talking about meat, chicken, fish. Is it all created equal? Stick around and we'll find out. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Brad Guthrie. You are watching LiveLeanTV and this is Food Wars. So if you can't tell from my voice, from my energy levels, I'm doing much better than what I did yesterday in yesterday's video. Thanks for hanging in there with me. It was my Why Am I Sick episode. So if you haven't checked that out yet, you can click right here. But I'm feeling better today. I'm on the up. So in today's episode of Food Wars, this was a request from my good friend Laura. What's up, Laura? And you know what? Laura calls me her twinsy. If you guys know what twinsy means, hit me up below in the comment section below, because I'm a dude, I still don't know what that means. But anyway, we're talking today about meat. We're talking about fish and chicken. Is all meat the same? So as an example, in the fish category, we have wild fish and we have farm fish. Or in the chicken, we have free-range chicken and we have conventional chicken. And then, of course, in the beef category, we have grass-fed beef or we have conventional beef. Is it all the same? Is it worth it? What do you guys need to have in your diet to live the lean lifestyle? So I'm going to put this out there. The first thing that people always say about grass-fed beef, about free-range chicken, and about wild fish, it's too expensive. Yes, it is very expensive if you buy it from the grocery store. But if you have a local farmer that you can buy it from direct, I'm telling you, I've done it before. It is just as cheap or cheaper than when you buy conventional stuff at the grocery store. So what you need to do is find a local farmer that actually has grass-fed beef, has free-range chicken, or has wild fish, and it can actually be cheaper. So why should you get this into your diet? So I've mentioned this in my free-range eggs versus conventional eggs Food Wars. The meat from the animal that you're eating is only as healthy as what the animal was. So what does that mean? Essentially, if the animal that you're eating has been fed a diet of unnatural food, so I'm talking grains, soy, corn, which most conventional meat, fish, and chicken are, they're not as healthy as what grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, and wild fish are, because they're eating natural foods in their natural state. They're free to roam around. So obviously the meat that you're getting from that animal is going to be healthier for you. So the main thing what it comes down to is the kind of the omega-3 to omega-6 breakdown. I've mentioned this before. If the omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is too out of whack, it's going to be inflammatory in your body. Today's diet, our omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is way out of whack. It should be more in the 2-to-1 to 3-to-1 ratio of omega-6s to omega-3s. So when you add in conventional meat, the fatty acids of that conventional meat are going to be higher in the omega-6 than the omega-3 ratio compared to grass-fed beef, wild fish, and free-range chicken. So guys, if we want to get our omega-3 fatty acid ratio back in line to get rid of the inflammation in our bodies, try to eat free-range chicken, grass-fed beef, and wild fish more often. I'm not saying you have to eat it all the time, but try your best to get it into your diet more often and go support your local farmers because they will give you a deal on it that is just as good or cheaper than what you will get at the grocery store for conventional meat. And one other thing, the omega-3s in grass-fed beef is almost as high or just as high as the omega-3s in salmon. So you always hear people talk about salmon being high in omega-3s. Well, when you buy grass-fed beef, you're almost getting the same amount of omega-3s as you would in salmon. So keep that in mind next time you're at the grocery store. So that's another episode of Food Wars, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please click that like button below, subscribe and share these videos, and leave a comment below on what you want to see in future episodes of Food Wars. We're going to be back again tomorrow with a Tabata workout. I promised you, since I missed Tuesday's workout, I'm going to kick your butt tomorrow, guys, so hopefully you're ready. Hopefully you're going to be fueled with the proper foods, and we're going to get sweaty together. We'll see you on Thursday. Cheers.